Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter. On third down, Carson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first three quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
And not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Now it's Carson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
He'll buy some time right. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Breeze is intercepted for the third time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Second and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Third down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So Breeze and the Saints down by 12. 2:10 on the clock. They have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, but they also need 2 scores. They've got to go quick. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now Breeze lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Recovered.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Oh, with a juke. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. Now Myers for the extra point. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Here's Harris to return it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here."
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
On 1st down, it's Carson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. One final try here for Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time is